So yesterday, Messi scored a brace to surpass himself closer of the all-time top scorer list, which is sitting at 16. Right now, Messi has moved more than a goal behind, more than a goal above closer with 18 goals. So here are the list of the top scorers in the history of the World Cup. Now, I want you to take a look at this list. So the reason I'm saying you should take a close look at this list is because there's one name which is missing because when it comes to goals, that name is associated with goals. The thing is, Messi is playing. It's not playing great as Messi. He's scoring goals. Truth be told, he's scoring goals, good goals. He has scored all 5 goals for Argentina, and people are glazing. People are like, he's the best player in the world, and I'm like, so if it's Messi and his goals is okay, but with Ronaldo, because trust me, if this thing was reversed, Ronaldo has scored 5 goals, people will be like, don't be surprised. They'll be like, goals, that's what he can do. He only score goals. But when it comes to Messi, it's like put him in a blind eye. Now scoring goals means the best player in the world. Even pull up some people, whether they are serious or not, are pushing for the Ballon d'Or that he deserved the Ballon d'Or because of the goals he's scoring. So Ronaldo he didn't have a good start in the first match against Congo. They played a 1-0 draw. John Neves opened the scoring in less than 10 minutes with Wisa scoring on the deadline of the halftime. And now today, Portugal playing against Uzbekistan. There's a lot of people, especially pundits and even fans are like who are saying Ronaldo should be benched because some believe he's the one dragging the team back. And I feel like this narrative is something that was fed to a lot of people before even the tournament began. People have already bought the narrative. So as soon as the first game didn't go the way Ronaldo would have wanted, or Ronaldo fans would have wanted, that narrative was pushed down our throats. Now everywhere you go, what's passing is Messi masterclass because of the goals he scored. I'm not taking a dig at Messi. Messi is great, all-time great. But I want us to keep the same energy. When Ronaldo scored, I don't want to hear any of he only scored goals. I don't want to hear any of that. That's why I show you this list. It's not this list. Let's see how the World Cup unfolds. When it starts scoring, I don't want to hear any excuse or whatnot. Right? I don't want to hear any excuse that he only scored goals. So today against Uzbekistan are not a great team. Even the funny thing is, there are people on the internet who believe that Ronaldo will go to this World Cup without scoring a goal. Yes, I've seen clips of people saying that he'll be the flop of the tournament. It's not a thing. I mean, there's like in the school there's nothing like the worst students of when they are doing giving speech and prize. We don't have something like the worst students. So the same thing in sports, but people created something they created. They feel like among all players, you can you imagine among all players in this World Cup, Ronaldo will have the worst performance. He won't score a goal. So I don't want him to come and score against Uzbekistan. People will be like, oh, it's only Uzbekistan. Or it's only because the same people who are saying it's only, especially Messi fan who are saying it's only Uzbekistan, are saying that he plays against Jordan and scored like 5 goals. So I want you to keep the same energy. I want you to keep the same energy. People are like, I want you to keep the same energy. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be a long tournament. I feel like I'm calm. I've not been calm like this because I feel like this is a World Cup that Portugal can do a lot of good. I feel like this is the World Cup that is meant for them. And I feel like yes, 41-year-old Cristiano Ronaldo can lead them to that glory. Yeah, I've seen some even Ronaldo fans that are taking a big at Ronaldo. I'm like, because Messi scored a hat trick in the first game and he didn't. And that takes me back to 2014. Remember 2014? They were both in their prime, mind you. It's not even like they are old now. 2014, the opening match, Ronaldo scored a hat trick against Spain, and this was his rating. And Messi played against Iceland. He didn't score a goal, he even missed a penalty in that match. And this was his rating. I didn't hear anything about, Ronaldo is great or better than Messi, blah, blah, blah. None of that. In fact, in 2010, when Messi was in his prime, he went to a whole World Cup without scoring a goal. I didn't hear anything of such, I didn't hear of any such behavior. In fact, the last World Cup in 2022, when they played against Saudi Arabia, they lost by 2 goals to 1. When they were up 1-0, Messi gave the ball away that led to Saudi Arabia equalizing. When you go to ESPN, they're like, he's 35 years old. He can't be doing that. His team should be doing that for him. So I'm like, a 35-year-old, his team should press for him, but a 41-year-old is the one you want him to press. Like, that's hypocrisy. But nothing spoiled. I'm not going to be bitter about this. I'm very confident in Portugal going all the way and win the tournament. But for now, all we can do is wait, and all we can do is Messi is doing his thing. So but I believe we'll have the last laugh, and that's the best. So let me know in the comment section what you think. Yeah, That's all I have for you today.